Alright. Happy Father's Day. June, 15th? Awesome as always. I don't know the date. Rarely ever do. Happy Father's Day, June 2012. So, a couple things here. I'll do this first. This personal little note here. This is the coolest firearm that I own. This was my dad's. He gave it to me some 25 years ago, I bet. Not a clue, none whatsoever, how many rounds are through it. I have 1,000 or 2,000 or 10,000. I don't have a clue. No way of knowing, because it was given to me from my dad and he got it used. So between the three of us, at least, or more owners, there isn't any way of telling how many rounds are through it. So what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of a tour here. Montrose Sporting Goods, thank you, Montrose, Pennsylvania. He had this sling laying around. He charged me a whopping $5 for it. So thank you, Montrose Sporting Goods. I'm usually pretty good with woods because of my guitar background, but I don't know what this wood is. If I had to guess, I think it's maple, but I don't know. Could be birch, I assume. Could be... It's not walnut, right? Nah, I think the gun's too cheap to be walnut. So as we work our way forward, we find somebody modded this, put this very cool sight on it. It's a Mossberg sight, and the model may not show up on the camera, so I'm going to try and see if I can do it, make it work. Looks like no, but it's a Mossberg S-130, and it's been on there since my dad got it, and you can see where someone you know, has had that on and off a couple times by the looks of those screws. I had to notch it here so that this would fit in. Windage, elevation, it slides off to the side here. Whoops, not with the bolt open like that. But this will do 360 degrees, so you can shoot around corners. Joking, of course. Somebody also welded this handy tab on there. Very cool, because this is how you cock it. You pull this right here and it engages the firing pin, and then when you pull the trigger, she fires. And so, oh hey, check it out. So that's opening up a little bit. So yeah, so somebody put this tab on here, and I gotta tell you, it's angled up a little bit, and you put your finger in there, and when you pull on it, it opens right up. Oh, the vehicle's driving by. So keep moving forward, empty chamber, and I know this isn't going to show up on here, but right here is the model of this, and it says Ward's Westernfield Model 38, 22 short, long rifle, and it was made by Mossberg. So it's actually a Mossberg rifle that they had branded for Montgomery Wards back in the catalog days. And so keep moving our way forward. Original sling swivels, as far as I know, those came with it, I would assume. Now this front sight on this, pretty cool. I assume this was on the rifle from the factory and not added with that peep sight in the back, but I don't know. And so what I'm going to try to do is show you what's on this thing. So actually I think I'll do it that way. I don't know if you can see, but there's multiple options. The one I use is just the aperture, the opening one. The one I had up in the first place. I should have just left it there. So I use that one the most. I don't have really the best eyesight in the world, even with glasses. So this one I found gives me the best accuracy. The next one is a post with a dot. And I don't think I can get in on that because my camera's pretty cheap. But yeah, let's try that. Whoop, let's not drop the rifle. Yeah, sorry if this isn't very clearly focused. I'm doing what I can. The next one is just a short square rectangle. I guess is the right word. Never use it at all. And then the last one is even shorter, and that may be the one I just had. So at any rate, you get the idea. There's 4 different sights to it, and I found that for me, with whatever abilities I do have, this thing is pretty impressive, its accuracy. I assume, you know, 22 long rifles, single shot, bolt action, correct me if I'm wrong, but those are typically the most accurate rifles made. So I think, you know, that's a good part of it. Here's the starboard side, if you're in the Navy. You can see this thing has been handled. It's been loved over the years. I clean it, I take care of it for sentimental reasons and for just plain safety reasons. You know, the better you take care of it, the better it takes care of you. There's how you take the barrel and everything off so you can clean and do stuff, and replace the stock or do whatever you need to do. So there's my Mossberg, Ward's Westernfield. And now for what I think is the coolest part of it, among many cool things, is that the only research I've been able to find out about it, it appears that they only made it a few years, between 1935 and 1938. So that means this thing's pretty old, and it's trouble-free. You know, I just came down off the hill this morning and did a little bit of run and guns with it. What? Run and gun with a single shot bolt action rifle? Sure, why not? You know, it's part of my system in the sense that if this is all I have, guess what? This is what I have. So I learned to use it. So I'm going to try to do this without putting my face in it, because we really don't want to see that. But hopefully you can see my, you know, Darth Vader black tactical vest with the P2269 mm and my really cool, nothing fancy name tapes on it. So turn it back around to the gun, and you know, someone up on the hill for a little bit, and just ran and shot, and I only did about 50 rounds. I didn't do a lot today. Partly because I was up most of the night, because if you've seen that pickup across the road from here in the camera view, some poor guy broke down last night, and so I spent about 3 hours last night and about 3 hours this morning, you know, just trying to help the guy out. So I'm actually gonna do that in another quick video. But so here you go. Here's my most favorite rifle. It's the one that whatever I have to do will never go away. I will never give it up, and boy, I hope that fight never comes. So at any rate, happy Father's Day one last time, and thank you for watching.